tell you one of you.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Philadelphia 76ers begin the game with the basketball. Can't miss those. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern. But it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Paul George. To Tobias Harris. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Brunson to Mikal Bridges. Randall to Mikal Bridges. Scores from the post.
That was a tough shot.
With a piece. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Brunson to Julius Randle. Lowry into the front court. Leads a bucket. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. Mikal Bridges to Julius Randle. Knocked loose. Nothing going here on that drive. Mikal Bridges to Brunson. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. To Lowry. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. New York Knicks basketball. Joel Embiid pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Knicks able to recover. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Here comes the screen. George, he drills the three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
OG Anunoby, tough matchup against George. To Mikal Bridges. To Brunson. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Strong finish for Paul George. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Julius Randle. Robert Covington swats it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Robert Covington. Randall. Able to convert inside.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. George to Covington. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
It goes down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To George. And he'll go to the foul line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Add 2 points to the board. They'll let one fly from half court. Knocks it down at the buzzer from half court. He lined it up perfectly. What an end to the first quarter. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
Has a look. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Paul George to Kelly. Batum. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Mikal Bridges. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. It's PG for 2. Step back jumper.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
George. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Mikal Bridges to Julius Randle. Count the bucket for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Lowry to Drummond. Julius Randle with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Knocked loose. Sixers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. the jawing is only going to escalate.
Knocks it down off the step back.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going on.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 0.
Paul George to Batum. To Tobias Harris. George. Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good.
Good shot, man.
Second one's no good. One more coming. Can't take advantage. 1 for 3 at the line. The possession lies with New York. Mikal Bridges. Curling inside. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Paul George. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And he connects on the first free throw.
For the Philadelphia 76ers, number 21.
And gets both to drop at the line. To Mikal Bridges. Beyond the arc for 3. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Almost, but no good. To Josh Hart. Here comes the screen. Mikal Bridges. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Philadelphia with the basketball. To Embiid. Mitchell Robinson snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And he hits.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Covington to George. Joel Embiid. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Gets a shot up off the mark. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. The Knicks don't have... Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
New York in control of the basketball. Brunson to Mikal Bridges. Surveys the floor. Mikal Bridges to Brunson. Now a steal by Philly.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
To Paul George. To Lowry. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Brunson. To Mikal Bridges. George to Embiid. Paul George fires. Paul George looking good. 4 for 5.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock winding down. That's a 24-second violation. From long range. Rebound comes to Lowry. Paul George. Here comes the screen. George to Lowry. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. Their shot by Lowry misses. Mikal Bridges to Brunson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Embiid. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for New York, number 30, Julius Randle. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Paul George to Drummond. Missed a wide open look.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Sixers have the basketball. Harris to Nick Batum. Takes stock of the floor. He wants to deliver. George, man, that was a tough shot. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Harris to George. Mitchell Robinson rejects it. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Brunson. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake. 3 quarters down, the Knicks have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Here comes the screen. To Batum. DiVincenzo to Julius Randle. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Covington. Batum. Mitchell Robinson sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size.
To Paul George. Here comes the screen. George to Drummond. Has a look. The big fella, Andre Drummond, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Brunson to Julius Randle. Has a chance, able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Sixers call for time as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
And I've been seeing a lot of barking back and forth between the players and the fans. I actually like that. I think that gets the players more engaged in the game, in particular sometimes when the game seems like it's dead air.
Number 8, 4-3. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with the passing.
Wide open look won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
To Embiid. And scores.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Mikal Bridges. Off the assist.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Embiid. Here comes the screen. Embiid. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. First one goes down.
For Philadelphia, number 33, Tobias Harris. And number 20.
Able to convert on both free throws. Kyle Lowry with the rock. Mitchell Robinson, huge block, incredible, 6 tonight.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Number 30, Julius Randle.
Mikal Bridges. Oubre to Lowry. Oubre. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Brunson. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Philadelphia 76ers, number 8, Paul George. And number 4, Andre Drummond.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Lets it fly from long range. An example of why he's a 3-and-D guy. Mikal Bridges. Tough shot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Lowry to George. Lowry to Tobias Harris. Great dish to set it up. The shot clock expires. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one. For now, this has been a presentation of the NBA.